What's up, YouTube? So today we are going to do a little bit of modification to the good old work truck. I'm tired of having my ladder sitting down on the bottom and getting in the way of things. So what I did get was an internal ladder rack made by Jet Rack. So it will actually look to get up on top and mount to the ceiling on a track. So I'm going to walk you through the process of putting it in, and cost on this thing is absolutely phenomenal because they save a lot, because this is the way the kit comes. This is actually two separate things. Right now this is kind of like a prototype kit, this stuff from here over for mounting it, but this is the standard kit. So it comes with a couple of nice aluminum heavy-duty pieces that we'll see how that all puts together. It comes with the bungee and some cord stops, and then some Kindorf nuts and or unistrut nuts, whatever you want to call them, and then various other hardware. The reason it does stay nice and affordable, especially for shipping wise, is because it doesn't come with the unistrut. You can pick that up anywhere, Home Depot, any general supply, but it has to be kind of the unistrut or a comparable brand. It is not compatible with Kindorf, and I did snag a piece of Kindorf that we had here in the shop, and it is just too tight. It does not work, so don't get the Kindorf. But what I already started doing was kind of figuring out where I wanted the ladder, and I do want it up here on the passenger side, because I'd like to be able to get in and out of my tool bags this way. So, you know, if I did stand up in here, I can just pull stuff out. This is kind of just it was a dead shelf, so right now the ladder will slide up and into here. So I did go through and I marked kind of where I wanted to set the unistrut, right down, you know, this plane here. And I'm going to drill my holes for this new adapter mounting kit, and get started with that. So, all right, let's go along for the ride. Alright, so we got them located. So there's holes here. Be sure not to drill all the way through here and through your roof, because you don't want any water leaks. But with these mounting brackets, the nut side, flush on that side, nut on that, would go up and into the hole you just drilled. And we'll secure these with some screws, and then we'll have a spot to just bolt the unistrut in. So let's get to that. So I have my piece of unistrut here. It is cut to the length I need it for this truck. Minimum amount would be whatever the distance is from this point. It's the longest point on the ladder would be the minimum. So from here to this point here. So that distance would be the minimum you would need for this rack to work. You may not always have a 5-foot ladder. As a matter of fact, I'm going from a 5-foot ladder, which if I set it up for that, I can put a 6-foot ladder in here and just adjust the stop, you know, the tension on the cord, and I'd still have extra track. So I have this set up for, I guess it's about 7.5 feet, because it's the longest I can put on there. So if I do have a different style ladder at some point, I'll just be able to adjust the heights and how much cord I need for the tension. So maybe we'll get back to it. One thing I did forget to do initially to start off is this bracket, which is the guides for the bungees. They say about 30 inches from the rear, which is back towards you guys, and this way. So that puts this somewhere right around here. So thankfully, I can get that in and not be an issue for, well, not being an issue in getting it in. So there's enough height in this that I can do it after the fact. So, we're gonna make them pay tonight for all the dirty lies. 10,000 voices shout as one. We'll never back down. This is how it is tonight, with our backs to the wall and our baddest hell toll. This is how it is tonight, with our backs to the wall and our baddest hell toll. We are the warriors, we are the light, we are the ones who will carry on. Stand up and shout, stand up and shout. Alright guys, so the next part, we have the backstop. This is going to be the catch. So we're going to mount this back here, kind of where you want the back of your ladder to sit. It does mount right on the back of the unistrut, on the bottom of the unistrut, I'm sorry. And just some Kindorf nuts and some other bolts. So we get to that. We are the warriors, we are the warriors, we are the light, we are the ones. Alright, so what we have here are 2 bungees. They have these little hog rings tied on the ends. That is going to go towards the front of the truck, so towards the slide mount. We're gonna make sure that they wind up in front. So we'll thread it in that way, and we'll thread it back through the guide here and to our rear catch, and we'll take it from there. Stand up and shout, stand up and shout. We are the warriors. So at this point, we're going to slide the ladder kind of in and get it in a position where we need it, and then we can set these shock cords accordingly. We are the warriors. We are the warriors. We are the light. We are the light. We are the warriors. We are the warriors. Stand up and shout. Stand up and shout. We are the warriors. We are the warriors. We are the light. We are the warriors. We are the light. Stand up and shout. We are the warriors. Alright guys, what we have here is these little slack tensioners. So these are going to actually mount in front of the guide here, about 12 inches they say. They're going to snap on, and what it's going to do is stop the tension, you know, from dropping the whole cord every time you take the ladder out. So we'll get them up and in. We are the ones who will carry on. Stand up and shout, stand up and shout. We are the warriors, we are the warriors, we are the light. We are the ones who will carry on. Stand up and shout, stand up and shout. We are the warriors. a little tough to get on, as you saw the one, but what I found was if you stretch the cord, kind of thins it out a little bit, just enough to snap it in, and then they're set here, you know, on here, and they're set on there pretty tight, so this way, as the tension comes back and gets released, they'll catch up on here, and it'll kind of keep the tension in the cord itself. So, all right guys, so we have the racket in, we got the ladder here, and basically all it requires is this. Just putting the ladder on the pin, sliding it forward. That's it. It's in. Hello. If not, you can buy it from Jet Rack direct. So that's basically it, guys. I will catch you guys on the next one.